Today, we're going to talk about my thoughts regarding masks in Red Dead Online, and by extension, bandanas that you can put over your face. So, a lot of us have been hoping that Rockstar would add more aesthetic items to the game to further customize our character, and obviously, Halloween season is a great opportunity. And sure enough, just a few days ago, we got some Halloween masks, which actually look really good. I like all different 5 variations of the Halloween masks that are available. Limited time, but once you purchase them, they're yours to wear all year long. But there is some people out there that obviously aren't too happy about certain aspects of the mask. Or masks, yes. And we'll get into that in just a second. First off, let's go have a quick nosy at the masks. A little look at them. And by the way, let me know which masks do you like that have come out with the, I guess, this event week, part of Halloween season. And what kind of masks would you like to see down the road in Red Dead Online? Anything like something maybe like Native American themed or Victorian or, you know, from some other part of the world? Be kind of cool if we had even more varieties of masks added sooner or later in future updates and events in Red Dead Online.
Oh, you shy?
Yes, hello, Madame Nazar. So, the one thing I like about Madame Nazar is that, see, she doesn't discriminate. She doesn't judge. She doesn't have a problem you selling to her while wearing a mask. But, unfortunately, it seems like everyone else that has a, you know, butcher's table or a store, a shop, or a gunsmith, they're a lot less tolerant when it comes to peoples that wish to wear masks in this game. Oh boy, I'm at the butcher. I'm going to sell some stuff. Make some money. I would like to sell some stuff. Wow. Really? You're not gonna let me sell because I'm wearing a mask? Really? Well, what about the gun store? I need to go buy some stuff from the gun store. I gotta get my guns clean, you know, I got money, you know. So hopefully get my guns clean, you know, maybe buy some ammo, that'd be nice. Sir, I'd like to buy some guns. But sir, I have to wear this mask. I have a medical condition. And it's Halloween, can I just... But sir, I just want to buy some ammo and get my guns cleaned. Wow. I see how this town is. Ah, well, maybe I can go to the store real quick, right? And I can pick up some stuff. Hey, sir, can I get some stuff from the store? But sir, I've come to pick up some things. No? You're not going to service me either? What, you're threatening me? Seriously? It's Halloween season!
I can ignore you like a headache, friend.
Just because I'm wearing a mask, this is just wrong. Why would y'all do that? I come in here all the time. Just because I'm trying to celebrate Halloween. I see how it is. This town discriminates against Halloween. How intolerant. I'll take my business elsewhere, except for the fact I would have the same problem no matter where I went. Whether it was Saint Denis or Valentine, Strawberry, or all the way on Tumbleweed. They don't like it when you're wearing masks or bandanas over your face. For reasons. More shopkeepers in Red Dead Online need to be like Madame Nazar. More open-minded, more tolerant of those of us that wish to wear masks. So we got several different variations of masks, and a lot of people in the community have made some very valid points about the issues with some of the masks when it comes to not being able to wear a hat in conjunction with certain masks. Now, before we continue, I just want to point out the fact that you can wear brass spectacles, balloonist goggles, as well as eye patches with a hat. So for some reason we can wear these with a hat, these items, but some of the masks we're unable to wear with a hat in the game for reasons. Now, I can kind of understand masks like this one, the swine mask, which covers out most of the forehead. It would obviously probably glitch in your hat. I mean, I know some people would do it anyways, just for laughs. They did it all the time in Grand Theft Auto Online. They still do. But yeah, I could see this mask not being one of those masks you could theoretically wear in conjunction with a hat. But there's a few on here that looks like were designed with the possibility. Like, for example, the masquerade masks. As you can tell, they have kind of like a stopping point on the forehead where they don't go all the way up. And if you could just imagine a cowboy hat on top, it looks like there would be enough room from the cowboy hat, or hat if you don't like cowboy or cowgirl hats, to where it would look decent without any glitching, wearing either the masquerade mask or, well, I don't know, the horror mask may be more of an issue because it's more similar to covering almost the entire face like the swine mask. But another case in point that I'd like to point out is the freak mask. Obviously, the freak mask goes much lower than the masquerade mask. And there would obviously be no glitching with the freak mask if you wore a hat on it. So the big question is, why are we not allowed to wear a hat in conjunction with at least some of these masks that Rockstar has introduced over the past few days? Now, going back to the issue of having to take off a mask or pull down your bandana whenever you're dealing with a shopkeep, a gunsmith, a butcher, someone other than the lovely Madame Nazar, I understand why that's the case in Red Dead Redemption 2 story, because Rockstar was trying to go for more quote-unquote realism in Red Dead Redemption 2 story. However, in an online game like Red Dead Online or Grand Theft Auto Online or a variety of other online games, quote-unquote realism tends to go out the door. And in this case, I really don't think it should matter if you decide to go to the butcher after hunting, or you need to go purchase something from the store, or get some new clothing items, or get your guns cleaned and get some new ammo. It shouldn't really matter to the NPC storekeep or butcher if you're wearing a mask or not in Red Dead Online. Whether or not Rockstar chooses to change the policy with the butchers, gunsmiths, shopkeeps, when it comes to them being intolerant of those of us that wish to cover up our faces with masks or bandanas when we wish to do business with them, remains to be seen. But I do think that that's something Rockstar should seriously consider, because it really is a pain in the ass. For example, let's just say there's an imaginary butcher right here, because I don't want to go back to Rhodes. They're very intolerant for many reasons. And they're like, hey, you got to take off your mask. Okay. Well, in order to take off my mask, unlike my bandana, see my bandana, I can pull this up, right? And in items wheel, I can just pull it down. No big deal. Okay, so maybe there's actually a quicker solution than going all the way back to your horse. Just go down here and then pull it off. And then I guess go back to your bandana and then pull down your bandana. So I guess that's one way you could combat having to deal with intolerant butchers, gunsmiths, and shopkeeps without having to go all the way back to your horse, because, you know, that may take a few seconds. Yeah. So you see the predicament that we have. And a lot of times, we forget, right? Because most of us play the game like this, from either the third-person perspective, or a very small percentage of the gamers in Red Dead Online play from a first-person perspective. And so, in first person, you're a lot more inclined to forget that you may or may not have a mask on or a bandana covering your face than you are in, say, for example, third person. But there have been plenty of times when I'm going to town to either sell stuff to the butcher or get my guns cleaned or get ammo, and I simply forget to take off my mask, which is kind of sort of annoying after a while. I mean, the first time it happens, okay, no big deal. But then when it keeps happening, over and over again, then you start to get a little tired of having to deal with intolerant butchers and shopkeepers and gunsmiths just because you want to celebrate Halloween season in Red Dead Online by wearing a mask. It doesn't make sense. It's a video game. You want to keep that realism in Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode? That's fine, Rockstar, but I certainly would like to see a change when it comes to how the shopkeepers, the butchers, the gunsmiths react to players when it comes to our decision to wear masks or to have our bandanas covering up our faces, and their reaction should be indifferent. Because why does it matter? It's an online game. But anyways, small issue. That's why I made it a thoughts video. Hey, I got a hoarder buckle. How fitting for me. Of course, of course. I deserve this buckle. Yes, I would like to thank the Academy and my director and my producers and all of you back at home, you know, watching from around the world as we're approaching 10,000 subscribers. And despite the fact that I have money, and despite the fact I have gold, I'm still discriminated against by most of the shopkeepers, butchers, and gunsmiths in this game just because myself and many others choose to wear a mask or a bandana over our faces. But at the very least, there is one who tolerates us and accepts us and doesn't turn us away when we come to purchase collectible maps from her, or to sell collectibles, or entire collections of collectibles to her. And more shopkeepers, more of those that we sell to, interact with, or trade with, like the gunsmiths and the butchers, need to be more like Madame Nazar. Was the mask bandana issue rant-worthy? Not really, because at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't take too long to take your mask or bandana off. But it is somewhat inconvenient, and it's something I definitely think Rockstar should consider changing and allowing us to wear our bandanas, our masks,
The trees here are beautiful.
whenever we want in Red Dead Online. But if they don't change it, it's not the end of the world. There are worse issues that the game currently has, like ongoing disconnects, game crashes, as well as the inability to pitch camps, which is a real pain in the ass, especially if you're trying to make money or rank up as a trader in Red Dead Online. Anyways, your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding masks. Do you think that we should have certain masks that could be worn in conjunction with our hats, such as the eye patches, glasses, goggles, etc.? And do you think that Rockstar should consider tweaking the shopkeepers, gunsmiths, as well as butchers to be indifferent when it comes to whether or not we choose to wear a mask or a bandana over our characters' faces in Red Dead Online? Feel free and let me know below in the comments section.